She came over one night, drunk, said she'd turn my life into a living hell. I've been threatened before. I can tell when someone... And she's a pro. She must be. To keep the Hardys in line. I tried severing ties with her after that. I thought it had worked, but...
Some of that fear is still with her. What are you talking about? She's afraid you'll arrest her.
You said there was a secret route there, right? She could have come up through there, then taken this shot. Right here, where I stand.
Then slipped back downstairs without anyone.
Interesting theory. Did she know that door exists?
Yes, of course. She's been up here many times, jacking private stations off the ring antenna. She used to come here to drink on the roof with me, before it got weird.
Okay. Arrest. Why? She told us some pretty interesting. Don't arrest her. Push her a bit more, but then let her off. That Ruby theory. Her. Stop letting her distract you. She nods, then nervously pulls on her cigarette.
Okay.
She's slow. You are. This is not the end of this.
It's always good.
Something in her demeanor has...
I understand. I knew there was, for what it's worth,
This is... No, shush. Let them...
If you knew...
because of the...
Is she implying the Hardy Boys are the law?
You're right. You answered.
Briefly, where the cold oceanic expanse lies, and behind it, another world.
You share just...
What happened?
They will kill... Well, then I...
Here we go. Actually, this murder did have a little to do with her.
It's not
What exactly?
industrial with a big...
I need to...
The job was
But she...
asked to... Sure. A lot of...
That can wait.
One of them killed themselves because of me. How do you deal... I turned back.
A great...
I knew he would...
You were right. He did enjoy the moment of his death.
I don't...
He just had...
It was heavy. I waited.
She's forgotten about her cigarette.
Oh. So I'm out.
What time was this?
11:30.
It's okay.
Not as much.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off. Much more than...
Oh, yeah.
Good thing.
Did you read?
No. Nothing. He was still...
Run, woman. Run past them.
I already ran. Sylvie. Ruby.
Ruby,
Ruby.
Delete.
The Hardy Boys. Well,
this...
Would you say...
why not?
Does she also party?
No.
Still,
Well, she said she...
to mislead.
To produce...
Yes.
We come...
Oops.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it. Ruby went out. It took Ruby's... I don't know.
We will need...
Interesting. What are you coming up with? It is ominous. You already coming up with theories that put the blame on someone other than Clausia.
When he was...
The gunshot wasn't that loud. This is something to keep in mind when assessing the distance.
What? He wouldn't have...
All kinds. He could have. He was a. Now you got.
I'm sad to...
She's getting
I did...
true, sire. She has the.
What is...
Do dra...
No. I thought... I'm sad...
She's getting scared now of you.
No. I'm sad...
She's getting scared now.
Like what? Ever. I just...
We can't...
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. There's one thing I... Because I'm.
Which idiot? She's nothing of the sort.
You have to. He kept.
She definitely. Oh God, she did. Don't be paranoid, man. It's unbecoming of a police officer, and it makes you sweat.
Last week, Angus and Tide.
She not. He's thinking, or should know that this guy won't budge. You have to wait. Who? She. Take it easy. Yeah. See?
There may be ground.
A little whimper. The young woman hears you.
I agree.
Okay. Okay, it's not. You log your work like I like.
She's not lying now. She really is.
No,
Falsify.
passport and
Why would they do?
I didn't show up.
She fears an arrest right here and now.
West of it's huge.
The wind rises.
Nothing is useless.
The lieutenant.
You're welcome to it. It's good that
Could it mean Glazia is an
it was
a nickname? Who?
a teenage boy.
She nods. Her round.
It's good that
Could it mean Glaz?
no
Falsify.
passport and
Why would?
I didn't.
She fears an arrest right.
It's good that
Could it mean Glazia?
that's cool.
She doesn't feel like a clerk.
It's good that
Could it mean Glazia is
you.
an acronym?
That's cool.
She doesn't feel like a clerk.
I am.
Yes, they can. For lie. She nods, her back straight, ready for whatever is next.
I did. There was
Anyone.
What time?
Thursday.
It checks out.
What? Claus. It was my first real boyfriend who gave me. He was right. I know him.
Failure. Fuck. That's right, gang. Stern and merciless now. Stern and merciless as we reel her in. The lieutenant produces a pair of handcuffs.
Please no.
Fragile.
I think I know who did it.
She's gearing up.
Ruby. She has
What's she saying?
and more. When I start,
I don't understand.
she said
And you.
a little.
Yes, but what was there?
We spent.
What was it? It also has started.
This is.
I know some.
This, yet again, you're coming up with this. The worst thing is,
She came and she's a.
what are you talking about?
You said there. She could have.
Then slip.
Interesting.
Yes, of course.
Okay, arrest. Why? Don't arrest her. Push her a bit. Her. Stop letting her distract you.
All this, sir, please. But I don't deserve to be sent to the moral intern and ground into paste just because I disturbed the sanctity of accounting. That's some multinational.
She's gearing up for a last stand. This is it.
I don't know. To spend my days with smoke, and drink, and dance, wallowing in shit. Just like everyone else. You have those station calls, right? Where I have to show up at the station or I'll become a fugitive. You can write me one. You don't have to take me in right now. I know you can do that. Just let me come in on my own. In 2 months. Or maybe even 1.
You do have the form.
That's it. I'm calling it. Kim is beyond. Definitely, sire.